Saturday the 13th of October 2007, and at the Park Hotel, the Cunninghams get together.
Don't get me off. Right. Hello, Joe.
I'll get the pies in the seat. When I get back up, Stuart Pearce, who's played for West Ham, has crashed into penalty. Second yellow card, Pearce is sent off. Di Canio, who's played for West
The more cousins,
No, Mike, Joseph. Which one is that?
I think you're right. I don't Actually, we can't read the name badges in this distance.
Hello, Joe.
Oh, hello. Hello. Fine, thank you.
It's Tracy. It's my daughter and Jean's.
Yes.
The young lady next door is Barbara's daughter.
Oh, yes. Yes. Go on. And here we have
Stephen.
He's next to Betty. And we better get you in on it so we know who it is that's saying who it is.
And Elaine is Stephen's wife.
Yes. Oh, right.
And Barbara.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You know Barbara.
Yes, I did see Barbara. Little face.
How are you?
Very well. Hello, Jules. Hello, Jules.
You've got our name doodles.
Well, my sister has a name tag somewhere. I've got your name tag, yes.
Hand it over.
Yes, you've got to do the same.
It's good to see you all tonight, and it really is. I specifically asked Hilary, who is a cousin, or second cousin, and came from the Walton branch, which, as we all know, was where the grandfather of the Aintree cousins emanated from as eldest son. Well, you do now, I hope. So Hilary is the only one of the cousins who is here from Walton, and I met her for the first time this year. I know one or two others have met her before, but she's not known to you, but she's going to give us a little introduction or word on a little bit about Walton and who she is. So, I'll leave it to her.
Right, okay. I mean, basically, although my grandfather and the one you call grandfather, great-grandfather, William Richard Wright, who I would always knew as Uncle Will. I don't remember the chap, but I only ever heard him called Uncle Will. He was a brother too. He was the eldest brother of the family. My grandfather was Fred. He was the next to youngest. So there was a big gap between them. And we didn't really see each other just on National Day. I don't remember Uncle Will. I do remember a few others of that generation. As if you've read the book, you'll know. I think the two families grew apart. They sort of lost contact, as families do. Anyway, personally, we always lived on the Woolson side of town, and my grandfather was the village postman over there. I always lived until I left Liverpool within 3 miles of Woolton. But about, well, a few years ago, when my daughter over here, there, no,
Where is she? Hello? Hello.
was about 6 or 7, we lived in Ireland. She was actually born in Ireland. And she said to me, she said, Mom, how come we never get to meet anyone from your family? And I said, well, perhaps you want to be grateful rather than complaining about it.
Not like that.
Not me. Of course, the truth of the matter was I didn't know you. So, there you are, growing. You're up to my best.
Thanks, Rob. Cheers.
She was right.
24 years too late.
So, I mean, all I can say is I met 1 or 2 of you this year, 1 or 2 of you before this year, 1 or 2 of you maybe 40 years or so ago. I don't think either of us really remember, or any of us really remember, but I mean, it's nice to be here. It's nice to meet you all. It's nice to introduce my family over here, who's, I'll tell you who I've got. I've got Paul here with me, who is actually from Galway. And as that's the next county to Roscommon, he might be more closely related than he thinks he is. My 3 children with the unpronounceable names.
Thanks, Mum.
Liam, Grania, and Liam's girlfriend Leah. And so this is my little group. These are all descendants of William Richard Wright. I'm not going to introduce them all because I'm still wading through the list. And as I say, nice to meet you all, nice to be here, and thank you very, very much to Harold for all the work you organised.
I'm going to hand over to Ian now, who has recommended that he called tables to come and get served.
So I thought, well, then I sort of thought, I suppose it would make a difference. Yeah, where are you? Where are you?
Is this your briefcase?
It's Harry's briefcase. Where are you? I have to go to Northern Ireland as well, so I thought, well, I keep sitting on that. I'm going to Northern Ireland, so if I can't move, that's the end.
That's
Oh,
away
good
because
lad.
she's my sister.
What do you want of anything? You're all that, Matthew.
I can only thank Betty, and particularly for all the time and effort that she put into it. It is the very first thing she has ever written. You might be surprised at that. But she found difficulty in writing, as you'll see if you haven't read the book, difficulty in writing Christmas cards. Never mind anything else, and used to hate it. So she said, I don't know what to say. She wasn't the only one who said she didn't know what to say. I said, well, you've got to put a couple of thoughts down and expand them slowly but surely, and it will happen. Now, Hilda similarly thought, and she actually did 9 pages. Then we had another few that came, and then we ended up with 32 pages and 2,000 more words than anybody else.
I left at 162 times.
You might have done, but until you got involved, I was the top scorer. Which I admit, a lot of it was taken from my autobiography, so I had a starting point. But I've been fascinated by all the things that I've seen, by the number of people who have expressed an interest and who have been here. I'm sure there would have been a few more if circumstances had allowed. So I'm not suggesting for a moment we can repeat this next year and have about 80 people, but I suppose it's not impossible, but I doubt it. So thank you for everybody for coming here tonight, and thank you for making it a really splendid evening. It's been good to see you, cousins, children of cousins whom I've never met, some of whom I met, I think Jeanette's youngsters I met probably a dozen years ago, and at Auntie Phil's. And on one occasion when I went in, the 3 of them being a lot younger than they are now, sewing with a beard, and their mother came out and said she couldn't stop laughing. Now, I happen to have that here somewhere, I don't know where it is, but yeah, a little picture there, right?
Oh, Jeanette, I loved it.
Very distinguished.
Oh, thank you. Oh, why did you laugh?
It lasted 3 months, that's it, didn't it?
Yes. But it was only, I only had it for about 20 time with my mother, used to go there on a Friday. And the history of what all that goes through my mind. I've got a few books.
Don't point it this way.
Yes, yes, you must point it this way. Right? Okay.
Go on, if you want to walk round, I'll come with you.
Walk round the tables while we're being filmed.
You've got sound.
It's there. Yeah, it's not sound. No, you have to tell them. Yeah.
Go on, who do you want to stand next to? I'll be back in a minute.
We'll be back where?
I don't know. Wherever we're going.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
See ya.
You don't have to keep following us.
Oh, I'm following you.
No, we're just going. That's fine.
I'm filming you now.
Yes or no? We're supposed to stop now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, my class doesn't do. So that's why I'm going to walk around and try and get some of the props as well. Every time I get to that, she's laughing. Yeah. We should have stayed.
Alone, he's deep in conflict.
Excuse me, folks.
You were saying
You get to redo the Harold special.
your father, you've been had the blame for in the hair on you.
Okay. We're not yet finished.
It's quite comical, isn't it? The paparazzi. This is all the children of the cousins.
Like dots on the horizon.
Paparazzi. We all know what the Beckhams felt like now. So this is what it's all about. And is it good?
It tastes good. It tastes very good. Yeah. Obviously, I'd think that the first drafts that have been put together, and I'm trying to find out some research on Jack, which is obviously Steve's granddad, because we're trying to find out what regiment, because Jean and Tom had been burgled and the medals had gone missing with his rank, and his army number. So I did quite a lot of research to try and find it, but unfortunately we didn't have a lot to go on apart from the photograph that is actually in the book. And we tried blowing up the picture, to see the cap badge on it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we just couldn't really get a match. So we're struggling a little bit, really.